Dear friends, infertility, that is childlessness, is a social stigma and it is a worldwide problem in the families from the time immemorial. To beget a child is a worldly desire for almost all the human beings. Since the inception of first test tube baby in 1978, there is a ray of hope in allopathy science among the infertile couples to solve this social stigma. At present, we have many assisted reproductive technology to offer to our infertile couples. Out of them, 3 are mainly used. One is conventional in vitro fertilization. Another is intrauterine sperm injection, that is called as ICSI. And another is now newly incepted technology, that is intracytoplasmic morphologically selected sperm injection. In vitro fertilization, the success rate is about 35%, whereas we do this in vitro fertilization where we leave the sperm for natural selection for fertilization, whereas in ICSI procedure, we are holding the oocyte from one corner, another corner we are holding the sperm with the pipette and introducing the pipette along with the sperm into the ooplasm of the oocyte, where we get usually the success rate about 45%, whereas the most advanced technology now, which was coined by Israeli professor Benjamin Bartov, we have installed this procedure in our hospital, namely Osaka Super Specialty Women Hospital, IMSI ICSI Test Tube Baby Center, which is in front of Mandi Gate of Pandri of Raipur. Raipur is the capital city of Chhattisgarh state.
Ready.
Our hospital is residing opposite Mandi Gate of Pandri of Raipur, which is in central India and connected with the world through air. And this IMSI procedure, first time we have started in our hospital on 27th June 2012, and we have selected 10 cases in beginning. We have taken 10 cases which were ICSI failures in the past, and out of 10, to utmost my surprise, 9 were having biochemical pregnancy. Of course, 2 of them got abortions and 7 continued pregnancy and they delivered. So the success rate becomes 70%, whereas I was expecting 55% in IMSI procedure. IMSI procedure is usually done in cases of repeated spontaneous abortion cases, long-standing infertility cases, and long-standing unexplained infertility cases, and severe male partner problem like oligosteroteratospermia. And if DNA fragmentation index is more than 65%, then we should definitely do IMSI procedure where ICSI has got less pregnancy. And if we are getting 2 or more times ICSI failures or in vitro fertilization failures, then we should better go for IMSI procedure. So, my dear friends, now the time has come to go for good procedure at good centers and get good pregnancy rate and success rate. Thank you.